Welcome everyone. This is Praveena, Faculty of Cybersecurity Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. So today we are dealing with the cloud security subject, which is a core subject for 7th Sem BTech students. So today's topic will be discussing about the introduction to cloud computing. So before understanding cloud security, we need to understand what is cloud computing and what are the services we have, cloud service providers, and what are different models in cloud computing, and then we can discuss about the security issues in cloud. So these are the course outcomes, that is after the course what the students will be able to learn from this cloud security course. So first course outcome is to interpret the fundamental concepts of cloud computing to address complex security issues. So the first one is we can interpret the security challenges, and coming to second course outcome, we can infer various threats and privacy issues in networking, and so we can select some tools to resolve them. And coming to third course outcome, we can classify various threats and attacks by using tools for sustainable development. So different threats and risks like attacks and all, denial service attacks and all, we can identify and we can classify for development, sustainable development in the CO3. And according to course outcome, fourth course outcome, we can develop several data security and storage solutions to promote holistic problem solving. And the fifth course outcome is to demonstrate the security management in the cloud to address the intricate security challenges. So these are the 5 course outcomes from cloud security. And coming to course overview, we have the cloud security course provides learners with a baseline understanding of common cyber security threats and different vulnerabilities and risks. So, however, the basic cyber attacks which are constructed and applied to real systems are also included in this course. So, we have different examples including like Unix kernel hacks and internet worms and Trojan horses in software utilities are also discussed with the examples. And various different network attacks such as DDoS, that is a distributed denial of service, and botnet attacks are also described, and with real-time examples, these are discussed in the cloud security. So we have 5 different modules in the course. The first module is Introduction to Cloud Security. So in cloud security introduction, we will be learning about different characteristics of cloud security and what are the types of cloud computing services we have, that is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, where we will be handling different issues, security issues and all. And apart from that, we have separation of responsibilities in cloud. So how the responsibilities are segregated and separated in the cloud, that are also we will be discussing in the first module. And various deployment models like hybrid model and data models and all will be discussed in the deployment models, cloud deployment models. And apart from IaaS, PaaS and software as a service, we will be discussing other services also. So in the second module we have, that is the cloud computing threats. Second module is cloud computing threats, where we will be dealing with cloud provider acquisition. So how different cloud providers we have, how they are being acquired, and management interface compromise, network management failure, and different authentication attacks, various different attacks, how they are caused and how to avoid them, and data breach and loss, and insufficient due diligence, and malicious insiders. All these threats we will be discussing, and we'll be having with examples in the cloud computing threats. That is the second module. Coming to the third module, that is cloud computing attacks. We'll be discussing here about the container vulnerabilities. So we'll be having Kubernetes vulnerabilities as well as service hijacking, wrapping attack, man in the cloud attack, and cloud hopper attack, cloud brown attack. So different various attacks, whatever we'll be facing in the cloud, in different cloud service providers and different models, we'll be discussing here in the third module. And coming to fourth module, that is cloud computing security. So these are cloud security control layers we have. So we have the business layer, application layer and all. So in that cloud security control layers, what are the application layers and all we'll be having, and different considerations. Also Kubernetes vulnerabilities and security we'll be discussing in fourth module. And mostly the important one is the serverless security risks and solutions we'll be discussing in the fourth module. Coming to the fifth module, cloud security management. So here addressing various data and different applications, platforms and infrastructure needs we'll be handling here, and managing disparate cloud services can be very challenging. So what the organizations need to sound strategy that protects the corporate assets. All the rules and regulations, ethics we'll be discussing in the fifth module. So coming to first introduction to cloud computing. So what is a cloud actually? So we need to understand what is a cloud. So nowadays everyone is going to cloud to work on their daily basis. So unknowingly, even we are not included in the cloud infrastructure and all. Unknowingly, we will be using cloud. Whenever we are browsing YouTube, or else whenever we are ordering food through apps, mobile services and all. So we are the user of cloud service. So here, what is the definition of cloud is like as the usage of someone else's server to host the process or to store the data. So here what we are doing is we are using someone else's server. Instead of using our own server, we will be using other server for our data processing and all, and also to store the data. And cloud computing is defined as the type of computing where it is the delivery on demand of computing services over the internet. So if you don't have internet, cloud computing is like not possible. So mostly the basic part is the internet we must have for cloud. So here we'll be having these services as on pay as you go basis. So we'll be using the services on a pay as you go basis. So it is widely distributed and network based and also used for the storage. So mostly cloud computing is distributed, network based and used for storage. So here in general how we can define the cloud computing is it refers to the delivery on demand computing services like servers. We may be using various servers and storage devices and also different databases to store the data, networking infrastructure, whether it may be physical or virtual, and also software analytics and also intelligence over the internet. So all this comes together as a cloud. Okay. So apart from this, we will be learning various different paradigms of cloud computing. That is like we have parallel computing, grid computing, cluster, edge computing. Okay. So all this in detail further classes we will be learning the computing services. So coming to models of cloud computing, we have public, private and hybrid and community mainly. These models are available, and apart from this we have other models also. So further classes we will be discussing in detail about the types of cloud models, that is the public, private and hybrid and community models, and how they are integrated with the cloud service providers, that is the IaaS, SaaS and platform as a service. And various cloud providers like Google Cloud, AWS, that is Amazon Web Services, or Microsoft Azure and IBM Cloud. We have different models here. So whatever the Google apps we are in daily life we are using, that comes under the Google Cloud itself. Okay. So while we are using the YouTube also, we are using AWS services. Okay. So YouTube, instead of building their own cloud data center and their own security issues and all, they are using cloud Amazon Web Services data centers for storage as well as their process of data. So it saves money as well as their time, and it helps in growing their business as well. So these are various cloud service providers we have in general, and we will be seeing further different various cloud service providers in detail further classes. So coming to infrastructure as a service, so we need to understand the terminology like what is CSP, that is a cloud service provider. So IaaS, that is infrastructure as a service provider, offers virtualized computing resources such as servers, storage and also networking. So it may be like storage, data centers and also networking, and these allow the users to provision and manage their own operating systems and applications. So they will provide various operating systems as well as the applications. Okay, instead of using their own data centers or operating systems or applications, they will provide infrastructure as a service. They will provide their own operating systems or different various tools, software tools and all. So what are the benefits of IaaS is they will be cost effective, and also we can use according to our requirements. So it is a scalable and also flexible. So the most popular IaaS providers are Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. And also apart from this, we have IBM Cloud, Oracle Cloud and also Alibaba Cloud. And we have many other different cloud service providers, private cloud service providers also we have. So when we are discussing about the models, various models of cloud, hybrid or private and public, we will be discussing in detail again. So coming to platform as a service, that is the PaaS providers offer a platform for, so these offers platform for developing and deploying and also managing various applications. They provide pre-configured environments, that is development tools and also runtime support. So platform as a service you can take as like we have AWS, Elastic Beanstalk or Google App Engine and all. So here we can develop our own applications using the cloud service provider services. So what are the main features here of development tools we have? Runtimes and also databases like MySQL, NoSQL databases like MongoDB, Cassandra and all, Hadoop, and middleware technologies. They will be providing. The cloud service providers take the benefits of PaaS are like a faster development. So we can develop fast the applications on mobile and also desktop applications or any software. So reduced infrastructure management, and also we can collaborate easily with other applications. So these are the main benefits of the platform as a service. So we have Heroku, AWS, Elastic Beanstalk, and Google App Engine are the popular PaaS providers we have. And coming to software as a service, offer fully functionally software applications delivered over the internet. So these SaaS will be managing the entire software stack, including the infrastructure, software, and also various updates about the software. So whenever the new version will be released, again the features will be added. So everything as a software as a service. Also, different cloud service providers are available in market nowadays. So with this we have software access. Users can access the software through web browsers or mobile app. Okay. So coming to examples for this, we have various mobile apps, food ordering apps, or railway ticket booking apps, or any traveling booking apps and all. So all these are built on the cloud itself. So to grow their business, we are popularizing, and to grow the business, they will be using the cloud. So to build applications also it is available, and also to popularize and to grow their business, they will be helping. These cloud service providers will be helping. So coming to software updates, automatically it is handled by the cloud service provider itself, and users enjoy a consistent experience across the multiple devices. So we can use in various devices like mobile or laptops or tabs using cloud. So these are the various cloud service providers we have, and in detail coming classes we will be discussing about the cloud service providers as well as the deployment models whatever we have in the cloud, and also related security issues we will be discussing.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.